Alright, hello guys. Took me so long to get back running because the system is just running weird when I try to reload something, and then what happens is then it starts freezing up. So I'm hoping that this video won't get frozen up. So without further ado, I'm going to quickly talk about the Grand Prix race because there's nothing to watch. There was a lot of interesting points that I had to cover. Like Max Verstappen just went to turn 1. He was second place. We went to turn 1 with PS3, and then PS3. Norris. Was it PS3? Yeah, I'm going to tell them because they're both jobbers, right? But PS3 just basically lost to Max, and then yeah, Verstappen was the whole race, and then saw some passing midfield, average, but it was nothing to be seen around, right? But Hamilton went past him with the clock, and then afterwards, yeah, finished top 4, he finished 4th, and then Leclerc finished 6th. So that was the best result for Ferrari. I'll be honest with you, right? And and to be honest, that's very interesting to see this because in those tracks, they weren't really serious about it. I'll be honest with you. And Verstappen, who by the way got 400th victory, and he got Red Bull's 450th victory, something. Let me have a look. Oh yeah. I guessed it. Red Bull's 400th race. Wow, that's crazy. Considering considering Red Bull haven't been that long really, and they've been appearing every race since 2005 when I was young. They were named after a Red Bull camp, and then they became a machine. They became a machine, a property team, right there. Right? That is crazy to be named after a drink, and then they win 5 championships actually with Max Verstappen and everyone else in car. Literally, because literally, that is mental as well, right? In that way. And then Sainz, well, he passed Sonoda and turned up 10, and and he went flying past it. I mean, that Williams is so good, and then Albon got top 5. It's just literally Williams that improved position, top 5s every week, and then afterwards, at lap 40, there was this safety car coming in, and that's when only literally stopped in the middle of the track. There was a mechanical failure coming in his car. Right, and the commentators were like, Bologna, this boy. Yeah, let me tell you, I don't care, really. I don't care. And then, and then the commentary would just say, blah, Bologna. I was like, they worship this Italian guy. What about worship Hamilton? Yeah? What about Hamilton? I mean, Ferrari's track, but what about the cook, man? I mean, he's a Ferrari boy in and out. Instead of talking about him Italy because he's Italian. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. But again, the commentators are actually Harry and style, which Crofty said in the news articles is taking some time off at each other races. So happy to be back for the Monaco, which is actually boring because there were no passing tracks in every single race, in every single turn. Literally, the track has no passing. No passing. Honestly, no passing. And literally, right, literally, there's nothing to pass, nothing to, spin around. It's just a boring race to be, going through this at all. So anyways, Eddie Russell 7th. Well, he was third for that lap 58, 88, and he was banned with PS3. He was doing good. Aja, Sonoda, all finished all running up top 10s. all really good, really good. Sonoda, I remember he had a crash in FP1. No, sorry, I think Q1, and he was literally crashed, right? And I thought he was okay. I know he will, right? But I can see why the G-Force in F1 it takes so much bumps because literally you go through around the bend so fast that you don't know when you can turn or you can spin the next track or so, right? That's all crazy out there for me, right? And then we got Lawson, Stroll, Colapinto, Behrman, Bartolino. That's it really. And Lawson was complaining like the lower child, yeah. And I think he was so fiery, yeah. 45-year-old, and people think it was all washed. And yeah, it's all Aston Martin, right? Yeah. Stroll, okay. I mean, it was only. I mean, Lonzo was 1 second below Sonoda. Yeah. There wasn't much to add because next week will be IndyCar. I'm going to review that actually. The first time doing IndyCar since it was a double header and F1 as well, and potentially maybe NASCAR if I get time for it. Right after I come back from Amsterdam, right, which is in which is actually I'm only stay there for 2-3 days. I just want to chill somewhere, maybe Belvedere, maybe just go and look up the sky. And that's about it really. I don't know what to say about that race. It's more like a prep race. It's more like a final race before the big header, and then we got the triple header. We got Monaco, and then we got Barcelona, and then 2 weeks will be Canada. It'll be the East Coast. Only in Canada, only in Quebec though. And then coming back, bro. Can't I switch? Can I just do West Coast swing? Oh no, wait, traditionally June. But no, if you're gonna finish Singapore, at least do West Coast. At least do East Coast swing, which is Montreal. Texas, because I know Montreal's East Coast, right? East Coast, East Coast includes Canada and America too, as well, and then America, and then Mexico, and then Sao Paulo. Oh no, wait, Texas, Las Vegas, and then Mexico, and right off in Brazil as well. To round off a whole South America competition as well, I feel like they should end it in South America. I feel like, because Brazil is like the final boss of it for me, because Brazil Grand Prix is so good that so many greats that I know of actually do race there as well, and they have won races many times. In fact, I feel like Brazil should be the last Grand Prix. And then Abu Dhabi would just be the second to last. I don't know why Abu Dhabi's there, but since we have great races there, right? And great moments, I feel like there should be in the finals 3 races there, right? I mean that way, right? Oh, and NASCAR is back in Mexico Grand Prix, yay! In June, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, I should say, right? Oh, I'm going to be watching that as well on my computer. What do you think about that, eh? Really good that way. And then maybe I save money and go. Alright, anyways, that's a review you get from me. Right, those are reviews. Max Verstappen won, which means he's third. Norris second, and PS3 first. And everyone's below them is pretty much irrelevant that way. So, alright. Laters.